Hey boys, how you guys doing? This is boy Dave, and today we are back with another WWE 2K22 video. Now, this is my official review. This should have been done a few days ago, but you know, the game's been a bit weird, whether it's servers, the matches feeling clunky, whatever. I wanted to give it a few days after the patch just to kind of see if I wanted to finally do this review, and I'm finally ready. So, starting out, I'm giving this game a 7 to a 7.5. Solid game in my opinion. Has a lot of potential if they go in the right direction, man. It seems like they're really being on it with the patches they've given. There's certain things in this game that have been fixed and makes it more enjoyable to play, but I still want to give you guys my official review. And my biggest issue, if you watch my streams, my biggest issue is with the match types. And you guys know why. My biggest issue is with the match types because, I don't know, it bothers me that they really didn't provide that fan service by giving us the most desired matches that we did want. Those matches are Buried Alive, Special Guest Referee, Inferno match. There's a few more honorable mentions, but these are the ones people really wanted, especially Special Guest Referee. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but No Holds Barred is pretty much an Extreme Rules match. And if you guys could see, if you've watched my stream, you know damn well, if you look at the description for this No Holds Barred, anything goes, no disqualifications. Extreme Rules, until the patch a few days ago, it said, what did it say? It said the same thing. Anything goes, no disqualifications. We know these are the same match. We get it. Yeah, we get it. But honestly, the fact that when this game launched, it had the same description and they didn't even try to hide it, that's what bothered me. And I know you can only do what you can, but you guys wasted a slot here. Because these matches are just, they're identical. You can do anything that you want. You could have easily given a Special Guest Referee or a different match altogether. You guys wasted a slot, and it's actually bothering me. But I'm not gonna waste too much time on that, guys. I'm gonna hop right into Extreme Rules. Specifically this match, because this is a match, I mean, that's the most played match from what I see. So let's hop into it. Now, in my opinion, this match is very limiting for an Extreme Rules match. And I'll show you guys right after Randy Orton leaves me alone. There we go. This match is very limiting. And I only say that because I don't know if it's a mixture of the weapon mechanics or what. I know we all have issues with the ladder, and I'm going to show you guys down here. We all have issues with the ladder, and it's like really, I can't even hide it. It's like really bad. I'll show you guys here. If John Cena would hurry, that would be great. There we go. There's no reason in an Extreme Rules match why, like, there's no reason why I can't pull off certain things that I want, because this ladder doesn't want to cooperate. It holds no weight. I'll show you guys. It holds no weight. Look at this. Often, the ref, while I'm setting up a ladder, is knocking into that thing, pushing it down. Look at this. There's no reason why that should be happening. Ladder matches, TLC matches, and Extreme Rules make it very hard to have fun with this thing. You know? And I know a lot of people have been noticing it. It's very disappointing, if I'm being honest. I'm not going to make that a breaking point for why I don't play the game or anything. But it is something that needs to be talked about, needs to be fixed, needs to be mentioned, all that. Now, the next thing I will say is, when I say very limiting, I'm talking about certain things like not being able to stack tables. I know in certain games you could actually stand on these tables. I don't know if you can. And, bro, it bothers me. It bothers me a lot. Like I said, I still give this a solid review for this game. I'm still going to give it a solid review. There's not a lot about this game that I have to say about, but at the same time, I'm always going to expect more with these games. This match feels very limiting, and it's simply because of things like that. You can't create wild moments at all. And even going back to, we can't interact with the crowd. Of course, we can't really fight in the crowd unless you're hopping over a barricade in specific matches. Just stuff like that, man. I have to make a separate video talking about what I would like to see in a WWE game. But it's very limiting on what you can do. And I also did want to add, I haven't always been consistent when playing the games in the 2K series. There are certain things that have gone away. Like, I believe table finishers were a thing at a certain point. I know you could put them on their limbs at a certain point and be able to stomp them. Like you could put the chair on their arm while they're laying down, stomp them out. Just like small stuff like that is what I missed. I know in the old game, Sabu, he could do a lot or a good amount with the chair. I believe that was what they call a chair finisher though back in the day. But I'm not going to be too picky. I'm not going to be too picky, guys. Next, we are going to be talking about Backstage Brawl. All right, we are back and we're talking about the Backstage Brawl today. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to be that guy who feels like there's so much that I need to nitpick and things like that, but I'm just very disappointed with this match. I'm not gonna lie, and I'll show you guys here in a second once I get Big E down. It's just very disappointing. The lack of things you can interact with, the lack of space you have to fight. Look, I can't even go in this hallway. Like, that sucks. You can't interact with things much. Like in the older games, look, the simple soda machine I could interact with. You can't interact with it in this game. Why is that a thing? Why was this a match if it couldn't feel like something, different, something new? I can't even get my thoughts together. You can't interact with much in this game. In this match, I'm sorry. Come on, Big E. There we go. Come on, man. I'm even gonna try to drag him. You cannot interact with this. It's crazy. That's disappointing. We've had more, whether it's the SmackDown versus Raw series or the 2K series, we've had more happen. Like, look at this. This is just, it's just disappointing. You can go up here, I know, but it sucks. The moment you go up here, all the way up, it's only about 15 seconds before you run into a wall or a corner. There's not much to explore. That's what made Backstage Brawls fun. You had a lot to explore. In this game mode, however, you do not. It's just this giant room of a warehouse. And I know you guys are probably hearing me say giant room and what's the issue, Dave? And, it's a big issue. Why is it so limiting? That's my question. And I just discovered you can actually go out here into the garage. That I did not know. But like I said, there's only a matter of time until you run into a wall or something else. It's insane to me. Look at this. There's no room to really do much, but I'm gonna keep it there. Like I said, guys, you guys are gonna hear me say lack of content pretty often in this video. I'll be right back. Now, I'm not gonna talk about the submission matches or anything. I would show you guys my issue with it, but we already pretty much know what it is. The subs are busted, if I'm being honest. We all know that. Last man standing. You guys need to fix the mini game on the last man standing match. The bar that you have to you have to pretty much time your little bar on the meter in the mini game to get up. The only issue is there's a delay. Whether you time it on that meter or you click it before the meter, it's gonna say you didn't actually click on it. And I'm not gonna lie, guys, there's been times where I've accidentally got up. It seems like it's like it's gonna sound really dumb. It seems like it's auto-generated when you're gonna get up. Because I will tell you, for the life of me, I can't get up on that match or land on it. If I land on that meter, it's because it's a mistake. They have to fix it. That delay is crazy. There's no reason why in this last man standing match that should really be an issue. Now, for the rest of these, I do not have an issue with these match types. Hell in a Cell is solid. Table matches are fun. I just wish you could have more fun with the tables. It's very limiting. Extreme Rules, we talked about that. Falls Count Anywhere, we pretty much know what that is. We just went through Backstage Brawl. Ladder and TLC, as soon as they fix the issues with the ladder, this is going to be a solid game mode. I still wish you could do more with the weapons in this game, but that is okay. Now, I will talk about my showcase next because, man, oh man, we've had a fucking big issue with this thing, man. I'm not going to talk about the fact that I can't stream this or upload it unless the cutscenes are clipped, but it kind of sucks the cutscene or the IRL cutscenes. You know, they actually use footage from actual matches. They've used them in here. I can't stream or record these. That's why I haven't finished. I already know what you unlock. I pretty much only have a few left, and I do need to finish. But this is a very short-lived showcase. As you guys can see, you got 3, 6, 9, 12 matches. 12 matches. That's, I don't know, man. You guys told me, am I being too hard on this? Am I just kind of being picky? I feel like we kind of deserve a few more matches, man. I'm not gonna lie. But these were still fun. I'm not gonna lie. It just sucks from a content creator standpoint that I couldn't stream them, and there wasn't a point in uploading, in my opinion, because the cutscenes, you know, I would have to clip. I'm not gonna get too much into My Rise. I played My Rise. It's pretty fun. I'm not too far into My Rise, but you know, well, I'm a little far in My Rise, but I'm gonna have to finish that. I'll probably do that off stream. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't touch my GM only because from what I have seen and what I've been what people have been showcasing, I don't think I'd be too interested in it. My faction as well. The most that I've gotten into is online gameplay, and I can't really give a review on this game about stuff that players are doing, but there's a lot of well, no, I guess I can. We all know there's irreversible finishers, moves, and whatnot, and we know how the cheesy and sweaty players are playing, bro. It's crazy. I didn't mean to go into there, but I'm not gonna really talk about that. This is more of a review based on gameplay and presentation. These lobbies are still difficult to get into sometimes for me, but I think it's because probably people are loading in with their friends and probably kicking me. I don't know. That's kind of how it is here. I haven't had too many issues with the game as far as these servers recently, but it still has some issues. Like sometimes my game will crash if I choose a created superstar, or if I load into a lobby. The loading screens are, you know, they're horrible. They're very long. I know some people have said they've been that way before. They have not always been that way. They've always had a decent length for a load screen in any wrestling game, but they haven't been to the extent of these, and it's really bad. You guys already know about the creations. We're not going to go over that too much. If you play the 2K games, you should already know. But I think that's my biggest issue, is simply the match types. That's what we do. That's the one thing we do in this game over and over and over. These match types. Now that I'm seeing this, I will say, yo, 2K, you guys are wild as hell for this these 8-man matches. But while I'm on this subject, whether it's a 4-man match, a 6-man match, a 5-man match, or an 8-man. So 4, 5, 6, and 8. These matches feel clunky. You think the ladder matches are bad with the ladder being clunky? When you're in a match with only 4 men, even at 4 men, it feels clunky, and it feels like everybody's just bumping into each other. Every touch breaks a finisher. Just like the ladder, man. You could walk into the ladder falls over. You could walk into somebody while doing their finisher, and it breaks their move mid-finisher, and it's crazy. But it's just small stuff like that. Once they fix this stuff, guys, it'll be a more enjoyable game to play, if I'm being honest. But that's pretty much my biggest critique for the game, is the lack of match types. And if you think I'm being hard on the game, you probably didn't grow up playing the games that I played. And I know it's 2K, but think about how long they've been making these games. Think about how long they've been making these games and what features we don't have in this one, or features that we've never gotten. You still can't interact with the crowd. In this game, you can't make Extreme Rule matches feel how they should, which is fucking crazy. Extreme Rules matches should not be this basic. You cycle through a few things and then you kind of go on from your day. If I had to play offline all the time, I would get a bit bored. I don't have complaints about the combo system they've implemented or anything like that. I love it. I think what they're doing gameplay wise is fantastic, but I doubt they would add any new ones. But you guys gotta get these, like, bro, these match types gotta feel better. You gotta have more to do. You have to have more to offer for these match types, and that's what I don't feel. That's the only thing that I don't feel. And it's very disappointing because both of these matches, Backstage Brawl and Extreme Rules, they haven't always been basic. They have not always been basic, and I know I keep kind of ranting and going over that, guys, but it's a bit disappointing, if I'm being honest. We need more content, man. And when I say content, I'm not just talking about showcase and all that. 2K Showcase, My Rise, My Faction, and My GM, you know, you guys can leave those as is. But with these matches that we're going to keep playing to keep this game going, and I don't think this game's going to die. I'm not saying it's flat out boring and it sucks. I think it's a solid game, but we do need more to do. And I'm also going back to these because, bro, it's Extreme Rules. Let me feel that it's an Extreme Rules match. A good amount feels limiting in this game, but that will be the end of my review. If you guys feel like I'm nitpicking, I'm sorry. You know, that's just how I feel. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about the game so far, what you give it from a 1 to a 10, and I'm going to see you guys next time.